St. Thomas men's basketball coach Johnny Tower recently moved into a higher profile position as the school made the giant leap from Division III to D1. But within the last couple of years, his personal life took a pretty big leap too. Will Hall caught up with the coach and his growing family.
St. Thomas head men's basketball coach Johnny Tower has been coaching basketball for the last 23 years. From 2-3 zones to alley-oops and buzzer beaters, he's seen it all. However, the greatest assist he's ever seen is one away from the court. One him and his wife Chancey were the recipients of.
We all know people who are impacted by cancer.
Coaches vs. Cancer Night at St. Thomas.
It's such a beautiful show of love and support. Is such a bright light.
This is a night to honor and celebrate.
Thank you all for your support.
To inspire and remember that some of life's greatest blessings arrive disguised on the doorstep of our most difficult days.
I'm not even joking. As I was walking out the door, they're like, "Oh, by the way, you have lymphoma." And I was like, okay.
For St. Thomas head coach Johnny Tower and his wife Chancey, this night sums up a journey from broken to blessing.
It's been really, really hard and also really, really beautiful.
It's a journey that starts with pain and doubt.
Kind of amazement. I mean, when you see her just playing here, there is a thought that always takes you back to just the incredible kindness of Lauren and her family.
In April of 2020, Chancey, having already defeated non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, went in for a routine mammogram.
I had no thought that there was any problem. I was just doing preventative measures, and that's when they found breast cancer. And so that was pretty devastating because I was realizing at that point that I wasn't going to be able to carry.
In basketball terms, it was a double-double. Her second bout with cancer and the daunting reality that her ability to carry would only happen by a miracle.
And I remember at the time feeling really mad. Like I just felt really angry. Like, that can't be right. Like, how dare somebody tell me that I'm not going to carry my baby?
Adversity is the seedbed of opportunity. Some 1,600 miles away, her miracle was being set in motion.
Chancey and I have grown up together, so we actually first met way back in the day when we were in Girl Scouts.
Seattle native Lauren Colburn is Chancey's best friend. Knowing her limitations, Chancey froze her eggs before starting up her second round of chemotherapy.
I still remember sitting in the car and hearing her say that to me, that she had cancer, and right then and there, I knew that I would be carrying her baby. She was pretty emotional, and we were talking, and I said to her, I'm like, well, you know I'll do it, right? You know, if you want me to do it, I'll do it.
From Seattle to St. Paul, Colburn stepped in as a gestational carrier for the Towers.
I remember exactly where I was sitting on the bed when she said it to me, and I just started bawling.
How could I not do something? It didn't even cross my mind of something to think twice about or consider. It's just something I knew from that moment I was going to do.
On June 16th, 2021, Colburn delivered Johnny and Chancey's daughter, Issa.
All I remember is like I couldn't get to Lauren fast enough. Like I just walked straight over to Lauren. We both looked at Issa and we both were just bawling.
You know, I could see them lift her up and she was right over Issa's shoulder. And I could just see her joy. I mean, it was just radiating from her, and like she just had her hands clasped, and I will never forget that moment of her seeing Issa for the first time.
A selfless act of love so powerful, a miracle not one, but two families get to share.
Seeing them with so much joy for this baby was just, I mean, it was worth every second.
I mean, she's been such a sweet little kid and very curious and happy, but I think the story behind it and
Happy.
I still can't really talk about it without crying. I am just, I think it's just the most powerful show of love.
So just how special of a bond do the Colburns and Tower share? Look no further than Issa's full name. Issa Lauren Tower.